in MPL history.
Oh man, you're right. Throwing back to all the way back a few years.
Season 7.
Oh wow, no, that's crazy. All right, let's get into the game here. Game 1, folks. You don't want to miss this. Just for the sake of narrative alone, these two besties, these two old guard franchises in MPL are gonna duke it out for the first time in season 12. Welcome to game number 1. Look at this. Can confirm. All right, here it is. It's a jungler Joy. It's a JJ.
Yep, JJ indeed. And he's going up against an assassin as well on the form of Lancelot. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Andoryu, okay, he gets it.
He's fine.
But Retro was forced though.
All right, that's going to change the way Andoryu and the rest of Smart Omega rotate out. Look at this down bottom, though. This is Ryota and Etumax just asserting dominance.
Yeah, look at that pose as well. Synchro Fission poked Super Marco to go back to his turret as well. Look at that. The trivia, the Hive versus the Barangay since MPL Philippines Season 8 met 25 times and AP Bren won 14 while Omega won 11.
So close, man. That is so close. And right now, Few's in trouble.
Oh, speaking of which, Few forced to back away, flickered, still safe. Ogwen being in distance, that's the Soul Bloom doing the work.
Hey,
as well as the Guiding Wind back to safety.
That was an awesome move from Ogwen right there. We didn't expect this, by the way. Like, support Grok?
Yep. Again, you never know. You never know for sure.
This is season 1, season 2 thing.
This supports the whole Chico guys and Few situation from earlier.
Wow, OG throwbacks, you guys. I'm just honored for you stating the fact that it happened way before.
Come on. You guys did mid-lane Minotaur last season, folks. Just saying.
And it's not just that. It's not just Few on the Grok. Like, it's not just that as a throwback. We have Chato and Minotaur.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's one thing also to look at.
Yeah, it's like if he is a Kufra Chaknu, Minotaur Chaknu came before the Kufra Chaknu.
In his debut season 2, season 4, but now Few once more in trouble.
Yeah, look at the post, just some damage connecting onto Few. A Cracer's Rat finishes him off. The first blood goes to a Smart Omega. Flapteezy to the rescue. Takes down Animax as well. Black Dragon form activated. Ryota here would be in trouble. Look at the pokes. Forced him back to his own turret. Now Andorian, Chak, and Ogwen as well as Flap now in position for the first objective of the game. Look at him zone out against Ryota. 2 XP laners meet. Okay, Andoryu secures the turtle now. It's still going to be Smart Omega trying to make use of Kyle Teasy being up front. He goes down. Animax takes the kill. Flap Teasy right on the back to the slow right to the wall. Ogwen with the circling wind takes down Ryota. Flap Teasy secures the kill. And as well as Andoryu, Flap Teasy with a double. Early on start for AP Bren. Now they're forcing Chakno and Animax back on the own turret and AP Bren with that start. I think it's just slowly the Hive warming up.
Little awkward for AP Bren. Was not able to get the turtle away from Omega because they still had they still had a Lancelot on the side of the Barangay, and the Dragon form was also forced on the bottom side. I would want to commend Ryota with a flicker knock up onto the Jungle Joy, but that damage from Few was able to secure the kill on the Lancelot. Amazing Guardian barrier as well.
Yep. Again, in the first minute, just after the first turtle, the Hive and the Barangay are not disappointing us. We were looking for scrappy fights. We're looking for high-octane team fights as early as 3 minutes in. We're getting it. Now Super Marco might be in trouble here.
Oh, just Thornrose connecting onto him. That's the puncture. That's the Guiding Wind. Save by Ogwen. Now Few right onto the wall. He missed the chance to knock up Andoryu. That's the call. That's the Heart Guard. That's the Love Waves. Animax and Andoryu has won. Now AP Bren looking for a way to hold this top turret, and they still continue the siege and also the hold in mid lane.
Francis, I do not know how you're able to call the match and still make your sound effects, but that was close. I could have sworn Marco was gonna die.
Yep. That's actually a lot of things to to look at into that that fight. Like Andoryu sidestepping the wild charge, like he knew that okay, Few, I know your moves, you're gonna wild charge me here, so I'm just gonna sidestep. But the threat was there from Omega, and I like the way that they're playing right now, because AP Bren, they're not able to do anything on the map, even though there's literally nothing happening. Like there's no kills happening, no objectives are being taken. But Omega, they're the ones forcing the reactions that come out from AP Bren, and I like that they're also playing into the gold lane because they need Kelra to actually maximize this window when he's gonna be able to get the farm. And by 5 or 6 minutes in, Omega will have their windows. Omega will have the power spike.
Yeah, they're basically expediting the mid game for Kelra. And if nothing is happening, then that means he's able to farm up. Turtle here at less than half health. There comes Flap Teasy.
Petrify onto two Andoryu and Keller,
Oh
but
my
Kyle Teasy is
goodness.
completely securing that objective. Flap Teasy onto the zone out. He's still surviving. He's still back
Oh,
on
my God.
on two. Now it's go time for AP Bren. Takes down Chaknu. Few takes one, and Ryota looking for a way to end the few. But there's no exchange. Andoryu on a slither of health. AP Bren, just one casualty and an objective. What an amazing play.
Team fighting excellence already. 5 minutes in, we're seeing full-on 5v5s.
Oh my goodness, Flap on the Yuzong. Even without no Black Dragon form, I do not care. I have Flap Dragon form. 4-man knock up against Smart Omega, and I like the commitment as well. Like, he did not care even if he died or not, because he knows that there's a follow-up that will come out from maybe Bren from Few with the wild charge and also the damage coming out from Kyle Teasy and Super Marco. It's enough to actually fight into Smart Omega.
Yeah, fellas, if that happened to me and I was playing with a random Yuzhong and he did that, he pulled that, I would say, what are you doing, man? Unless I knew it was Flap. But this time around, again, usually Yuzhongs would die if they pulled that off.
Yeah.
Again, Flap Teasy, he's always saying, that's a Yuzong, man. That's a Yuzong.
That's a Yuzhong. Now looking at the calm before the storm, about a quarter and a half before this next turtle. AP Bren now with a confident lead, almost 2,000 gold here. 6 minutes and a half in, they're able to convert up top. So that's first blood on turrets, on major objectives. Where will we be seeing the next movements on the map? Oh, they forced Keller out of that safe lane.
Bottom lane, however, is a different story though, because Smart Omega, again, it should be your window now. It should be where, this is where you are actually strong. This is your power spike, but it's a different story now. Like AP Bren, they're the ones forcing the reactions coming out from Smart Omega.
Yeah, speaking of forcing, using that guiding wind as well as the circling eagle, did you imagine the distance that Matilda's just making throughout the game?
Yeah, it's annoying, man.
It's
like
what?
the zone, he has incredible zone, mind you.
It's a fake out too.
Yep.
Makes you like overcommit. Maybe Andoryu just pulls the Phantom Execution out of nowhere. Didn't have to. Might force ults. But
Punchers, yeah.
yeah, right. So right now we have a turtle fight happening. Ryota and Kyle Teasy drawn a line there at that eastern bush west from the turtle pit, and it got reset.
Yep.
Okay.
That was a nice pull from Chakno. Really held the turtle for so long so that Andoryu is going to be able to clear the top lane. But Omega, they're not interested in contesting this turtle from AP Bren. But look at the annoying zone from Ogwen. Again, takes a lot.
Circling eagle.
Takes a lot of duration for you to deal with.
Just imagine being up in the air and just to have a way to knock off this cow. Ogwen, wow.
Wow, that rhymes.
Yeah. It's just an annoying sight to see. It's a good thing I don't see Lolita today because I don't want to see her in any of my ranked games because it's just getting scarier by the minute.
Lodi is banned, by the way. for
I
2
know.
weeks. Yeah, it's going to
Good
show up
thing.
in probably week 5.
Yep, it's a major rework. That's why she hasn't been cleared for legal play here at MPL. But right now, Few here, a little too deep, using the power of nature's CC immunity. I'm out of here, fam.
That's a flying grok if I've ever seen
A
one.
flying castle.
I mean, he has wings.
Well,
In
yeah,
the skin,
technically, he can fly. He just chooses not to.
Now he
But
can.
with Matilda, he's motivated.
Guiding wind, and you have that circling eagle, you have that soul bloom. This answers a lot of sustain. Just by a few pokes from Omega.
Yeah.
AB Bren, okay.
Right.
Just come here.
AP Bren, whenever they see Flap Teasy use Black Dragon form, that's a use zone. Flap Teasy, when he saw that, that's a grok.
It's a grok, yeah.
It's a flying grok.
You just start calling them as they are. Ryota now bullies Flap right out of that bush. And Kelra, I mean, good news, he's still deathless. Bad news is they're not going to be able to pick the fights that they want, especially with AP Bren here, going about 3,000 gold ahead.
A position for support grok.
Don't care.
Getting vision on all sides from Omega, and he does not care. He walks up even to the Aerith. Like, come on, bro. What?
Whoa.
Just like that.
Come on, Few.
Just like that.
A castle just completely transported. Forced out the flicker from Adamax though. Kyle Teasy receiving their
Punk.
praises rat. No problem with the damage.
No problem.
AP Bren. Not a drop of blood at all, but Chaknu here just forced, okay, blocked by the wall. That's the stun. He can't go. Chaknu falls down. Kelra is here. Look at that Synchro Fission. Trying to survive the Zaman Force being laid down. AP Bren is Flap Teasy on a Flap Dragon 4. Now trapping down onto the turret Edimax and Kelra for the response. Heart Guard. And most of the Love Waves doing the work. Few as well, though, being up front. He might go down, still sustaining. Flickers out. Now AP Bren still lives. No casualty whatsoever, but Chaknu is the one to fall.
Crazy fight from AP Bren. It felt like they were playing with their food, but Kelra, once he was able to land the Zaman Forest, the heroes on the side of AP Bren were slowed down. And you also have to add the threat of the Angela, giving the shield to the Harith. Because the difference from earlier on was that Omega didn't have enough damage. Now Kelra is pumping out so much damage, but majority of it just goes into Grok.
Yep. And you can't have that right now. Circling Eagle starting up. Ryota gonna reroute the receiving end. And now the Lord Dance continues. In comes a Phantom Execution. There's a stun.
Wow, that Circling Eagle really took a lot of seconds to even land. Zoning out, but who gets this objective? Who gets the Lord? Chaknu looking for a way to stun. But Kyle secures objective. 2-man knockup onto the pit. Few secures 2-man from Omega. Now where's the follow-up? That's damage. Look at that Circling Eagle guiding with connecting Ogun with the start and the charge. Now Flap Teasy trying on to 1, trying on to 2, trying on to 3, trying everybody out of Smart Omega. Ryota flickers around.
Kelra, no dash.
With the black, with the block. Oh, Kellerstone still safe down. Now he might fall down. Owen with a shot. Super Marco secures the kill, and it's still going. Ryota trying to hold it by time for Omega, but Andoyer from the back line secures a way to poke down. Will he be able to take a 1? Kyle Teasy takes down Ryota as well. But a sustain fight Flap Teasy though. Oh wow, the sustain and the chance of Omega. Kelra and Ryota down, but AP Bren doing all the micro work and sidestep. Worth it for the charge.
Again, any lesser team, any lesser MLBB players would have been punished so hard by going that deep this early on. But this is AP Bren we're talking about, and they understand what's going on. Here's another fight.
Oh no, Thorndrose connecting to Flap. He might fall down. Love Waves. Etomax secures the kill. And he went too deep. Few here looking for a way to hold this off. Yeah, that's the wall. That's the wall. Kyle Teasy looking for a way to secure this purple out of Smart Omega. Completely secures it for himself.
Again, chaotic team fights from both sides. AP Bren, they are benefiting from it, however, because they are up against the Harith. But Omega, when they find their terms, like if they sign up for what they came here for, I mean, if they come for what they signed up for, they're gonna be able to take the fight into AP Bren, and Flap Teasy instantly got punished. But I have to say, AP Bren has been phenomenal with the zoning both on Flap Teasy and Few. They know that they are able to split the fights. That's what we saw earlier, like with Few. He was able to just cut off the T5 for Smart Omega with just one Guardian's Barrier and one amazing wild charge. Kyle Teasy was allowed to secure that Lord and Super Marco on the back line. The Lancelot, as much as he wants to take out the Clint, but the damage is not going to be enough. Kyle Teasy, however,
he's dropping the beats onto Andoryu, forced out a response from that Angela. He falls down. Not enough time. Andoryu casualty, and Kyle Teasy and the rest of AP Bren are here pushing from top, now going in mid. Too late for NRX to respond though.
This is so difficult. If you're Smart Omega, you want full-on 5v5s. That's what your lineup can do. But AP Bren, at the flick of the wrist, the press of a button, they can actually isolate one just so quickly. And with Super Marco on this Clint, it's a burst marksman. You won't even have time to respond.
Yes. Oh, look at the distance that Ogun just made from that circling eagle. Just forcing everybody to Smart Omega.
That's literally the sound effect you make whenever, the Matilda jumps in. Whoa.
Yeah, guiding winds. I mean, even your allies will feel the same way.
Whoa, okay, do we go in? Okay, never mind. That's literally it. And Omega, as much as they want, again, they want clean team fights, right? They want initiation coming out from Chaknu. They want the Zaman Force to actually last a good duration for Kelra to pump out damage. But that's the difference. Omega, they need close to perfect fights. Like, they need setups. They need proper ways of engaging. But AP Bren, they're just scattering around. They want messier team fights. Because the way their lineup works is that Few and Flap Teasy just goes into the front line alongside Kyle Teasy, while Super Marco is able to dish out these small pockets of burst damage. And that's how they want. They don't even want team fights. They just want you guys to be in front of them so that they're able to hit you while the other frontliners do their jobs.
Yeah, speaking of AP Bren being all over the map, a good game sense for Chakna as well to check that bush up top. That was just Flap Teasy waiting for the right one. Look at that.
There goes a flask.
Yep, the photo right on Ogwin. This will definitely help in this upcoming fight. Lord at half health It's a scramble between Omega and AP Bren. Etomax off camera, controlling the lanes from down
that cut
bottom.
off.
And there's a
Oh, that's the circling eagle. Now he escapes.
Oh, the reset!
Black Dragon form reset onto the Lord. It's fight.
No!
It's go time for AP Brand. Onto the Petrify, onto the stun. Flap T's going back. Salmon Force been laid down by Kellera. That's the
Oh
hard
my
guard
God!
on T's completely. AP Brand secures the objective in one shot. And Doryu falls down with the hands of Super Marco.
This is just the principle of AP Bren's lineup and the way that they're executing against Omega. They're denying them the big 5v5.
Come on, you have to review that. That was the perfect Lord Dan's amazing timing on the reset as well. Like, Few, with the Guardian's barrier, he was able to cut off Smart Omega. Kero was not in position, and Andorra was like, okay, I have to risk it. I have to risk it for the biscuit.
Oh, look at that. Kyle Teasy just stunned Keller right onto his own Zaman Force. Ryota, though, trying to hold on with Super Marco, take out a turn up top.
Oh, and look at this. There's already one down, right? Andorra off cam, and they can't even defend the top. Bottom still standing here. Mid just falls, and that's a Luminous Lord just waiting. Luminous Lord, is he giving a crash into the base? No, not even more. It's straight into the base is what's going to happen here. And right now, 5v5.
Oh, he goes back. And the Lord just went back and just want to push back again.
Oh.
Okay, look at the assist. Omega looking for a way to defend this. AP is few moments away to take down this base. Now it's fights breaking over. Tornrose connecting onto one, connecting onto two. With a knockup, with a back and forth. There's so much fights happening.
Oh my
Super
goodness,
Marco taking down
poke.
Chad. Look at the poke. Look at the few.
Oh no!
Look at Super Marco with the double and it's gone. The base is gone and AP Brent secures game number 1.
This winning moment is brought to you by our official sponsor, FWD Life Insurance. There was just way too much happening underneath Omega's base for them to defend, but it did.